you doing, mate? Me and my family got bumped off one of your flights the other day, and I got given this voucher. Is it alright if I cash it in here?
I'll just take that, shall I?
Oh, Mother of Perpetual Divine Sweet!
Now, sir, normally when we process overbooking cases, one voucher is issued per person.
That's what the young fella said and all, that there was that many of us and he'd only 3 vouchers left and he was going to have to improvise.
No problem whatsoever. I'll just get you the cash now. Oh cripes, is that the time already? Unfortunately I've got to go on my break, but I'll leave you in the capable hands of my colleague Alfredo.
Did you see an unemployed couple from Colchester won 80 million in the lottery?
Well, bully for them. They'll probably just squander it all on WKD, flat screen TVs and tattoos.
You wouldn't happen to be painting them with a stereotypical brush there, Captain?
Maybe I am a bit. But you can't just take a blinkered view either. You have to ask yourself, when you add it all up, how much have they spent on lottery tickets over the years?
But you've got an extremely large family, sir.
Yes, I kind of have, now that you mention it.
And where did you say you were flying from again? It's just the stamp on your voucher. Well, there doesn't happen to be one.
I think it was Durham, Tees, Newcastle Valley. But me and the family do that much travelling, it's easy to forget these things.
Hi there, my little girl needs to go to the toilet. Can you point us in the right direction, please? Right, well, let me see if I can find some writing paper before someone has an accident.
Right, well that's 22 people at £100 per head, which comes to £2,200. Is 50s okay for you?
Yeah, whatever.
Hi there, it's us again. I've got a written submission here.
A man just came and changed the sign. Rules is rules. Sorry.
The missus made me do one of those psychometric tests on the internet last night.
Really? How did you fare?
Apparently I've got sociopathic compulsions. Flip me, I've never laid a finger on anyone.
I think you're mixing up sociopathic with psychopathic.
Really? Well, that sure is a weight off my mind.
Mommy, I really need to go to the toilet.
Just a moment, dear, and I'll ask this nice man. Can you tell me where the ladies is, please?
Could I ask if you're flying with us today, madam?
I'm afraid not. We just dropped someone off.
Well, I'm afraid you'll have to go to the information desk then.
And where is the information desk exactly?
Downstairs. Where else do you think?
And how do I go downstairs, if you don't mind me putting you to any more trouble?
How do you go downstairs indeed? I suggest you simulate going upstairs and do it in reverse.
My God, Captain, if you don't mind me saying, that sounds like the zaniest comedy ever. The central protagonist sounded like a right pair of characters.
Personally, however, I felt Tristram stole the show. Kind of like a youthful me. He was middle class, intelligent, and a curious little chap with a great future ahead of him. Yes, George and Mildred was a cleverly written, damned fine comedy, back in the day, and then, of course, there was Duty Free, but I'll keep that for another day.
Aren't you some bucket of piss, with your 22 punters on the one compensation voucher?
I don't know what you're on about.
You know fine well what I'm referring to, Kieran.
Hey, is that you, Sandy? God, it's gotta be years, mate.
Well, it was years, until you presented yourself at my desk with a dodgy voucher some 15 minutes ago, putting mine and my colleague's job in jeopardy. Now, talk to me about cash.
Fucking hell. Alright, how does 20 sound?
20 times 20 sounds closer to the mark.
Joking me, aren't you? Sure, I've got all my men to cut in as well. There must be half dozen of them. From drivers to a supplier, and then obviously me wardrobe and that.
Wardrobe my hairy backside. Sure, that's how you always look, Kieran, apart from the tie. Listen, why don't we meet halfway-ish? We'll call it 250 and I'll forget we ever met.
Do you know something, Alexander White? You were worse than any crook I ever did a scam with.
I'm in the cafe just above departures. Be a good chap and get your ass up here now.